Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 21st through the 27th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Well, let's see, Gemini. Where is everybody? Kai, where's your older brothers? Oh, I see Felix. And I see Oscar. Okay, they're here. Well, not here, here. Well, let's see, Gemini. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the King of Swords. There seems to be some sort of knowledge on your side. There seems to be you in the knowing of something. I don't know what, but we'll see. In the recent past, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so wanting to take action towards somebody, but then eventually kind of giving up on it. So changing your mind back in a way. After really desiring to push an energy towards someone. In the current situation, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Judgment card. Okay. Trying to move on here, but I feel like it's a process. I feel like it's been a process. I'm going to move on. I'm going to go look for love someplace until I find it. Still in the middle of this process, though. In the immediate future, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Because it's a very similar energy to the past one, possibly in a different direction, but the energy comes in as the same. You know, let me go do something, let me go do this. But this time around, I see you pushing through the confusion, through the I don't know, and kind of building on something here, putting in effort into something. This is we'll see. For now, it's kind of coming in as chopped energy. It's hard to explain the way I see them. Kind of like this is one energy, this is another, this is another. Like they don't blend in much. Hopefully when we clarify, they will. For now it's like chopped. I don't know why it's coming in like this. Let's do the King of Swords. Alright, Three of Cups, the Death card, the King of Pentacles. So what you have knowledge about is the fact that you don't want to bring something back together anymore. Maybe you did, you know, for a while. Maybe you wanted to put something together or back together. And right now you're showing me, no, I don't anymore. I'm done with that. And I feel like your focus is shifting more towards your work or, you know, career or building something here for yourself. But definitely not, and there's a whole lot of determination in not pursuing something tied up to love. Let me see. Well, let me see that Queen of Swords in the recent past. Holy. Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This is a clear energy of, so I see your intent of going towards this energy. And they did carry the energy of stability, of long term. They did have it attached to them. However, they weren't interested. Even though they had it as a potential of this could be it, I don't see much interest on the other side. And it's not like, I'm not interested, Gemini, go away, shush, I don't love you. It's not about that. It's they were unavailable. Emotionally or any kind of possibly, basically. Lots of leads on their side. They were closed off. They were almost looking like they were living their life through the fear of failure. Through everything I'm touching goes to waste. Everything I'm touching, kaboom. So that wasn't you necessarily. It was anything that came their way. Let's do the Seven of Swords. There should have been a lot of healing there on their side, and I don't know if they took that or not. That's really up to them in their interaction with you. They were given off this energy of experiencing their life through fear almost constantly. So I see you kind of stepping back eventually. For the Seven of Swords, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands. And it wasn't an easy choice here to back away, because I feel like, you know, that tendency of yours to be like, I can fix it up for you. You know, I can work double shift here. I can take your responsibilities, make them mine. Clear. Yeah, no, it doesn't really work like that. Because I feel like even though you may have tried that, it was kind of hard. Because you're showing me a sense of, I'm walking away. It's very difficult because I really want for this to happen. And I'm sure I can make this happen. You know, probably saying over and over again, I, instead of we. Because, I mean, the we is obvious there. They were not there. They were not present. Let's do the Page of Cups. Kai, are you... Yeah, that's you. I put my foot under the bench and I'm like, I'm feeling something fluffy. And then I'm like, I hope it's Kai. It is him. Because otherwise, no. Let's do the Page of Cups in the current situation. Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, the Empress. Wow, there's a whole lot of confusion here. In the background, you've got it going on, but on the surface, there's a whole lot of confusion. I feel like you want to go out there, you want to open up a little more. Again, with the sense of, let me move on, let me find love someplace. And I feel like you've been trying some things, but most of the times during trying several things, you've been up in your head about it. You've been like, am I doing this right? Like, I don't know. I haven't gone out in who knows how long. I don't even know if, you know, I don't even know how they do it anymore. Or things like that to complicate things instead of just taking it and going with it. You know, whatever energy that is. And that complicated things a little bit here. But man, you had it going on underneath it all. So there's your energy right there under those thoughts of being like, I know what this is about. I know how to handle this. But you didn't allow yourself to handle this. Because you got up into your head about it. Let's do this. Seven of Cups, why not? The Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you abandoned that idea. I thought so. I'm like, I want to do the Seven of Cups, but I'm like, I don't want to. No. And that's why, because you come in towards this energy, and the Seven of Cups is the energy of moving on, right? So you're coming in open arms, like I'm here. I'm gonna do this. I'm ready. Bring it on. And then the next second, you're like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this. You know? So it's very... That's why I didn't want to clarify, because I'm like, I know that's the outcome of this. Especially with the energies you're bringing into the table for this one. Let's do the Judgment card. That should be interesting. Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, Knight of Wands. Alright. I feel like you're starting to open up more and more, not to go and pursue love, but open up to receive it. You know, we come into this world with a big ass deficit of receiving love in general. Receiving in general as a notion, we don't know how to do that. But when it comes to love and, you know, passion and good things, we're like, ooh, for some reason. And I feel like that's your lesson here. It's not about you going out there and opening up and being like, hey, love, here I am. It's about when love does knock at your door, do you want to open up? Because it's there all the time. You don't have to go chase it. So that could be the lesson here. So I'm kind of glad that you stepped back, because it wasn't that. It wasn't that, and that was keeping you in your head about things. It was more about how receptive are you to love, to, you know, energies that are coming your way and that feel good. And that's your lesson right there, and you're experiencing that lesson. You're going through it. Let's do the Ace of Swords in the immediate future. The Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. What's up with this energy right here? There's a rah-rah kind of energy. There's a, no matter what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. And sometimes, okay, I agree, you know, take the bull by the horns and go. But a lot of the times you're overcompensating, you're overdoing it for some reason. And I can't quite figure out why, but it's like, I'm trying to figure out who it is you're trying to prove something to, and I feel like it's yourself. You know, it's one of those things of almost challenging yourself. Like this one, I can do this and I am going to do it just to show. You probably say to whoever, but it's to you. Why is this here? Because I kind of sense that throughout the reading, where there's fear, there's all sorts of things that you're working with, you're healing those things, but you come on top of the game in the sense of, I'll overcome this, I'll do this, and hats off to you, you know, for overcoming certain fears and still doing whatever it is that you want to do. But there is a push behind it of, well, let me do this because I need to prove something to myself. And that's when the devil steps in. And I'm trying to twist it in such a way where I can see what it is you're trying to prove. It's about self-worth. Definitely it's going there. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Because you don't need the validation, you don't need the recognition from the outside. It may seem that way, and when it comes out, you need your own validation for something. It's like you're pushing yourself to grow, and that's not a bad thing, God forbid. But sometimes you're forcing it. Even when the energies are not available, even, you know, kind of like, I'm going to make it happen even if it's not here, this energy for me to work with. And for some reason, you're really pushing it. And I feel like you're extending it in the way of, I need to impress them, or I need to impress them, or I need to impress this, that, or the other. And it's actually about you. You need to impress yourself, but why? That's my question to that. What is it in there that you need to impress so much? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'm close to it. I know I'm close to it with that self-worth. It's usually when it's pretty low that we're trying to push up. We're like, look at me. Look at me. Am I looking at me? I'm looking at me. Good enough? Not good enough. Push harder. Could be that. Let's do the Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this is great. This is an energy of, it's going to get you there. It's going to get you into a place of self-empowerment, into a place of, I can do this on my own. And I feel like you're already there. You're just growing that in that department. There's definitely an openness, but there's, at the same time, underneath it all, there's this swirling energy of you doubting it, doubting yourself. That's where I'm getting at with that energy. It's like pushing higher and higher so that you don't have to acknowledge this little Gemini here that's saying, hey, I'm worth shit, so you better go do something up there to make me feel like I'm worth a little more than this. And you keep on doing it, and you keep on doing it. And again, you may be justifying it as, I gotta, you know, raise to my dad's expectations, or my mom's, or society's, or who knows who, when it's about you, actually. You're the one that's pushing yourself. And sometimes you don't need to push yourself that hard, you know? But what you need to do is go in there and acknowledge the little Gemini that's pushing you. And it doesn't need to push you. All it needs is an acknowledgement. And I love you, And you're worth more than you think you are. That's it. Because otherwise you're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing all your freaking life. Which is not a bad thing, but man, it's a lot. That's why you're taking on extra responsibility sometimes, too. For the Seven of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, the Four of Wands. All right, so there's a commitment that's showing up here, and I feel like you're working in that direction. Now, I don't see this as a commitment in terms of romantic necessarily. I see it more as a work kind of commitment. So it could be a new job. It could be you're starting your own business. I don't know. But there's definitely a new kind of energy that shows up. And I see you committing to it, basically. It's going to build up slowly but surely by the looks of it. All of this in the immediate future kind of is tied up to the material, to that sense of I want to grow. And I feel like you are growing. But in here is where that energy kind of gave you a way of let's push it, let's push it, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Which again, not a bad thing. When it's too much, when it's let me do it all, figure it out. It's not to raise up to anybody's expectations but your own. You know, as much as you put it on parents, society, school, whoever. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Emperor, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Look, you got the tools to work with this. You already have it. You already have it. You're in a place of having everything you need to create something very stable for you. It's a matter of acknowledging that. Again, go and have a little chat with little Gemini and see where they're at. And let them allow you to access your self-worth because it's there. But if they keep on pushing and keep on pushing, you're not even going to see your self-worth. You're not even going to stop and look back and see, where am I? Where am I? No, because you keep going, you know, to be higher and higher and higher and bigger. So that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.